Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody. Lisa thinks she's funny, but she's not.
Because, hey, doesn't that, remember, okay, say that again.
Lisa thinks she's funny, but she's not.
Doesn't that remember you of the childhood rhyme? Looks like a booger, but it's not?
No.
You didn't, do you know that, right?
No,
Come
sorry.
on. How do you not have
rhyme.
any recollection of these childhood things?
Because I think it only happened in Ontario.
Looks like a booger, but it's not. Yeah, really? You don't remember that?
No.
You don't? Okay, I'll say it one more time. Looks like a booger, but it's not.
It's not, you know, you can say it
it's
a
not.
million times, Lisa, and it's not going to
no.
register with me.
It's not going to register.
It's not going to register.
It's not going to register.
Yes, because we're 3, apparently.
It looks like a booger, but it's not. No, nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Right? Mama had a baby and her head popped off, still nothing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Like, I don't know where you lived, what rock you were living under.
Apparently a rock that didn't have, songs with snot in it.
Looks like a booger, but it's not. No, nothing.
You're just horrible.
I'm just saying, right? It's
You're
just something
horrible.
you said it. You started it. You started, you triggered a memory.
Didn't.
You triggered a memory.
I triggered
And just like that, the memories start flowing.
Fantastic. I'm so excited for you.
I'm just saying, that's on you. Totally on you, Samantha. Samantha, how you doing?
I'm good, except I'm not ready for cold weather. Neither is my car.
Oh.
I don't have the winter tires on yet.
Funny though, hey? Yet everybody knows that once we hit October, it's coming.
Oh, God. I think I just put it off.
Everybody says the same thing. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
My winter tires are they're noisier.
What do you mean they're noisier?
They're noisier.
Why?
I don't know. They just are.
Why are tires noisier?
Because they have a bigger grip on them. That's why.
Oh.
They have a different tire tread.
So what's and the problem with that would be?
They're just noisy.
But do you have them on now?
No, I have to get them on.
Well, get them going. Right? It's your father that does them.
I know. He's mentioned it to me twice.
Yeah. And were you not there on the weekend?
And I've put it off.
So guess what? When the blizzard hits, Betty gets stuck and spins her wheels. And guess what? Only you blame only you.
Yes. Okay, fine.
That's what I'm saying. What's up with your girl, Wendy?
Oh, MG.
I saw it on the IG.
It's distressing. I don't know. It's her Graves' disease.
Yeah.
And her lymphedema. And I'm just so worried about her now.
Well, I think she's going to be okay.
I know, but she is not coming back on the 18th. They're going to be guest hosting and they're going to be panels and stuff like that. So I don't know when she's coming back. They haven't given us a date.
Well, you know what? At least she's going to come back. So just you got to leave it at that. You can't.
I know, but
you can't sweat it. She will make a grand re-entrance when the time is right.
As only Wendy can.
As only Wendy can, right? Speaking. Did I share this with you this morning? A matter of fact, I think I did.
Yes, you took a screenshot.
Oh my God, right? Because who would have expected? I'm just flipping through my emails like I do every morning. Yes. And oh my God, there's an email from my friend Adele. How did Adele get my email address?
Did you apply to be on her fan club?
I apply for nothing. I am nobody's fan club member, Samantha, unless it's Anne Marie's. Right? I am nobody's fan club member, unless it's the Queen's fan club or Anne Murray's fan club. Okay. I don't apply. Somehow Adele found my email address.
Interesting.
Isn't that so weird? She sent me a picture. You didn't get one?
I didn't get one.
Well, because she's not your friend.
Oh, but she's part of the squad.
I know, but apparently she must just be maybe more leaning towards my part of the squad, my side of the van.
And what side of the van is that? The more fun side of the van?
Apparently it's the funner side.
I think I appreciate her music more.
I don't think you do.
I'm more musically inclined than you are.
No, you're not. What do you play? You don't play anything. You can't say...
I don't play Anne Murray on repeat, so...
Listen, I bet you Adele would love Anne Murray.
I'm sure that she would.
Really? Because Adele's music is very Anne Murray-esque.
So you... Oh, yes. Well,
right?
No.
Kind of. A little Jan Arden-ish. A little bit. She kind of has a potty mouth like Jan.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, so you think because you got an email from Adele,
Yeah.
this means what in your world, Lisa?
Who knows where this is going. I guess she's rekindling the friendship, I'm thinking. Right? Like she wanted me to know that she has a new album coming out. and she sent me a little snippet of it.
It's a song that's coming out on the 15th.
Yeah.
Called Easy on Me. And I think the album is coming out in November.
Yeah. Well, she sent me a snippet.
I think she sent everybody the same snippet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get the snippet?
Yes, I did. Actually, I saw it on YouTube. I saw Adele.
No.
She did an IG
live.
live.
You saw it. You didn't get the snippet. That's the difference.
I saw it yesterday, and you saw it today.
No, I saw the one that she gave the world the other day. I saw the one that was specifically Dear Lisa today.
Oh, so there was a Dear Lisa, not Dear Fan Club member?
Not Dear Fan Club member. Dear Lisa. To my email address. But aren't you wrapping your brain around, Samantha?
I don't know.
At this point, I'm probably looking for a new best friend, and it's going to be Adele.
Okay, great.
Kicking you to the curb. Adele comes knocking.
Well, I would kick you to the curb for a famous person as well, Lisa.
Right? Yes, you would. Right? The loyalty only goes so far, Samantha. It only goes so far, my friend, right? Adele comes. Hey, Lise. She could even call me Lise. I'll even let Adele call me Lise. And I hate Lise.
Yes, you
hate it. I hate it from the HHG. I hate it from you. I hate it from everybody.
You hate it from your dad.
Hate it from my dad. But you know what? If Adele wants to call me Lise, okay.
Fine.
I still will not short form her name. It'll still be Adele.
Adele.
Yeah.
Well, what do you? How would you short form Adele?
You would short form it somehow.
Addie.
Yeah, or you'd or a.
Add.
You'd find a way.
It sounds weird. I wouldn't. I couldn't.
No. Yes, you would. You would find a way. You would find a way. You're just. You know what? Listen. I'm just saying, right? I'm sorry you didn't get that great news. I'm sorry.
I just feel like, because my birthday was like a day ago or 2 days ago now, that maybe I could have gotten a special message from Adele.
Had Adele thought of you as a friend, you maybe would have, but she obviously didn't. I'm who Adele's after. I'm who Adele's chasing now.
Adele is chasing Lisa.
She's after me, Samantha. That's exactly how it's going.
You have so many wonderful attributes. Let me list them.
Oh my God, there's too many to list. Obviously, Adele has stumbled upon them. And she's like, hey, I need to learn more about this girl.
Or maybe this was a joke.
From who? Adele?
Maybe somebody got a hold of your address and signed you up for the Adele fan club. And that's how you got it. Maybe you're going to have more fun things come your way.
I don't know. But when it says, like, love Adele, okay.
Well, you did just get an email telling you that you could find a mate. So
well, apparently I'm always in the market for a mate. And now I'm in the market for a new friend.
Okay, great.
So
awesome.
there.
Phew.
I'm just saying. Okay, so let's talk about your birthday.
Yes,
It was your birthday. You got older.
So on Canadian Thanksgiving, everyone said thanks to Sam because
you were so popular.
My birthday was October 11th.
Yeah.
But Friday night we were out at the Hudson's. You guys there was decorations.
You hang on. You were
Columbus.
45 minutes late for your own birthday party.
In true Sam fashion.
Oh my God, we were getting mad at you actually at one point.
Were you? Okay, good.
Yeah, because it's like, where is she? Should we get her a drink? No, she can pay full price. Oh, actually, it's going to be us paying. Let's order her one now. Right?
Yes. And then you ordered 18 wine.
That was an accident.
That was an accident.
I don't know how did that happen.
I don't know.
Right?
And then we got a free drink from the manager.
I know, right?
That was nice.
Because we have a little bit of pull.
Well, you got a little bit of pull. And I think it's because you guys asked for some decorations.
We
and
asked
stuff,
for some decorations, so they decorated. They knew it was somebody's birthday.
They were going to be nice.
They were going to be nice, right? How
Yeah.
exciting!
Yeah,
And did you have a great time?
I did. It was lovely.
Good. You were as responsible as always.
Yes, that's what I like to be.
You are always responsible. HHG offered to drive you, and you're like, no, I thought it was so funny. She sent you a text saying, and Sam, I'll pick you up. And then I text HHG. Sam's never, ever, ever going to go without her car. Ever.
No.
She's like, well, she might because it's her birthday. Guaranteed she won't.
No.
She won't. Never. Sam will drive us.
And I did.
And you did. So you came in real handy.
The only good thing about driving you home that night was that you finally stopped criticizing my driving.
Well, you drove home better than the other time. Right? The other time was a little bit crazy, that driving was.
No, it was not.
It seemed a little crazy.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, even though I'm appreciative, I'm still pointing out the truth, Samantha.
Oh, yes. God forbid you should stop criticizing.
Still pointing out the truth. But that was a good time, hey? Good time had by all.
Yes, it was fun. And then, so then the fun thing is that you nicely, because I guess you're still my friend, right? Like on Monday, you were still my best
I'm
friend.
still your best friend.
On Monday.
When Adele sends me a message tomorrow, we'll see.
When you posted, hey guys, it's Sam's birthday, which was lovely. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. One of our listeners, Jessica King, says, hey, you got the same birthday as me.
Oh, wow. Small world.
Yeah. So Jessica King, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Jessica King.
Yes, another Libra in the house.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But really, guys, very thankful for all the birthday wishes. So thankful. They were lovely. Some of them were pretty funny.
Just made you feel warm and fuzzy, didn't it, Samantha?
Yeah, it was lovely. It was just lovely.
Very appreciative.
So, very nice.
Very appreciative. So on Saturday night, I decided to just PVR SNL.
Oh, really?
Well, because I'm at that phase, right? Because you know what? Right now it's on a little bit later because we haven't switched the time yet.
Right.
So it's on a little bit later. And you know what? Its track record hasn't been that great for like the last, 15, 20 years.
Pretty much.
So I prefer to PVR and then fast forward, right? So I PVR'd it. I went to bed early because I was tired. I had, binged baseball all day. Was tired. I went to bed a little bit earlier. And I was like reading my news in bed, minding my own business. And all of a sudden I get a text from the HHG. And she says, grown ass women in the club with a big laughing face. And I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? So of course I told her, she's like, it's SNL. Oh my God. So I'm like, okay, well, so of course, right. I decided that I would, get up and check it out.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the skit? I sent you a clip of it.
You sent me the clip and I'm like, yep. That's us.
Right? Friends of the podcast, did you happen to see, if you haven't, you need to YouTube the grown-ass women in the club skit with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
And it is so totally us. I nod off every time we go to the out now. It's my new thing at like around 9:30, 10. HHG catches me doing a head dip and she's like, hey, time to go home, girl, sleeping. I'm like, no, but it's just a quick sleep. And she gets home and she puts her feet on ice because her feet are so sore from the boots that she's been wearing.
Yeah.
Right? And that skit was so funny.
It was very funny.
It captured us perfectly, I felt.
I feel it did as well.
Right? I thought,
yes.
God, that was funny.
And Kim Kardashian cannot sing.
No, right? Which was even better. But then they were saying that SNL was the first SNL in a long time that they actually said reminded people of old SNL.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So she got rave reviews.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good
she
for
got
her.
rave reviews. So grown ass women in the club.
You guys really do need to check it out because it's very funny.
It's so funny, right? And then all of a sudden 9:05 and it's like going home from the club.
Yeah.
What time is it? 9:05.
9:05.
It's like, right?
And we're done.
Right? We are done by 10. But actually your birthday, we stayed a little later.
You were like hanging in there and all of a sudden you weren't.
All of a sudden I did my nod and then it was like Night's over. Lisa's sleeping. I'm like, but I'm not sleeping. I just fall asleep for 1 second. I do it everywhere.
Yes, you do.
So it doesn't even matter. Okay. I want to, this is a serious conversation I want to have with you.
Oh, stop it.
No, I'm being serious because you never know when this could happen. So you need to think this through clearly, carefully.
Oh, God.
Okay? Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
We're going to play a little game with your freedom. Okay? If you were in jail, Samantha, and I was the only person who could bail you out, how do you convince me to help you?
Well,
how are you getting me to help you?
I would probably conjure up a secret that I remember that you told me that no one else knows, and I would basically You're
gonna blackmail me?
I would blackmail
You're gonna blackmail me to help you. Like, you don't think just like, hey, girlfriend, I'm in jail. Can you come help me is good enough? You need to blackmail me? Samantha.
I need to ensure that you're going to put all the effort behind it to
into
get
getting
me
you out.
Yes, all the effort.
Really? Hey?
Yes.
Wow.
I think that would be good. And I think let's turn the tables, and this is you.
No.
You're in jail. You've done something wrong. You have flipped off the wrong person. You have gotten yourself into a bit of a pickle, Lisa, because that's more you.
You think that's more me? And I have to count on you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not wanting to make that phone call. I am not. Because guess what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I would have to be like, okay, Samantha. So I would start off with like, hello, Sam. I don't want to hear it. I just need a favor.
Oh, and I'd be like, really? Where are you right now?
Right? And I'd be like, I am at the local jail. And I just need you to come pick me up.
Uh-huh.
Right? And you don't need to ask me any questions. It's none of your damn business what I did to get in here.
None of your damn business. Come get me.
Just come get me. Just come get me.
I think based on your past history as a teenager.
Oh, I've never been to jail.
In Stainer and the stories you have told me about the bad shit you have done.
But I've never been in jail.
And gotten away with it.
It was the 80s.
It was the 80s.
And it was a small town.
It was a small town.
Right? You know?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, but I've never been to jail. I've never had to been in the jail or had to stay in the jail. So I think that now, if you had to go to jail, it's because you would have road raged out of control.
Oh, you're predicting that?
That's what I think, right? I think there's a less chance. I think younger Lisa would have gone to jail before Sam. I think older Lisa would have stayed out of jail before Sam. Okay. Right? Because you're quick with the finger and, right? Like you get a little lippy sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Right? You're going to deny that?
Okay.
I think we both better be in jail together. I don't know if one of us needs to hold that over. I don't know, right? Maybe, you know what? Maybe, Samantha, I am your get out of jail card.
Well, Lisa, how about this? If, God forbid, anything were to ever get to that point, I'll bail you out if you bail me out.
Fair enough, right? Fair enough, right? Bail each other.
Exactly.
Right? I won't bail on you, Samantha.
Okay, thanks, Lisa.
There,
I'll do the same for you.
Right? I won't bail on you. No, I guess I will bail on you.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's what it would be called, right? I will bail on you.
Yes.
I don't know, but that's fine. That's a good deal.
Just remember, I know where the secrets are.
Yeah, well, just remember, right? You need to shut your mouth. Right? Nobody's asking for your 2 cents.
Nobody's asking for that.
Nobody's asking.
All right.
Nobody's asking.
Okay, Lisa. Now we all had some turkey. How did it go?
Turkey. It went okay.
How did turkey day go for Lisa?
It went okay. It went good, right? Did the turkey. And, like the regular fixins. Here's my thing, Samantha. Oh, God. It's too much. It's a lot of work for supper.
It is, and you eat it in what, 15 minutes?
15 minutes and
Tops.
And right, like, do you get a thank you ish, right? And then you eat it for a week after, and that's fine. But then you get tired of it.
Did you have a big bird?
Yeah, at the last minute, right? We got a big one.
Oh, geez.
I know, right? Like with the ones with the ones that had the arms. Those ones had the arms and had the arms.
Just the two of you?
Mm-hmm. Had the arms.
Oh my God!
What do you do with those?
Then I have a question.
Okay,
if there's so much turkey meat leftovers, does he take turkey sandwiches to work, or is it strictly ham?
No, he doesn't even take sandwiches now because he's just working. He's just busy working.
Now he's just busy working.
He's just too busy to work.
Okay.
Right? He's just busy working. Right? And because he works nights, right? Monsters don't eat in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
Right? So you don't eat supper in the middle of the night. He has his supper, normal supper time.
Okay.
Just like me and you, normal supper.
Uh-huh.
And I don't get up at 3 and eat. Right? I'm just saying. So no, he doesn't. But
oh my God.
But there's a lot of turkey. There is a lot of turkey. It just seems like it's so much work for, like, don't get me wrong, right? Like the cranberries and the stuffing make it worthwhile.
Yes.
But that's kind of it, hey?
Well, I think everything is worthwhile, but honestly, the stuffing and the potatoes probably are the biggest deal.
Like, there's a reason why turkey's just 2 times a year. Like, there's a reason, right? Like, it's way bigger than a roast beef.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Right? Trumps a ham.
Yes, it trumps
right?
a ham.
Like a ham, what do you do with a ham, right? You just throw it in the oven. You don't got to really love it and care for it and wash it all up and make it pretty. And
no, you don't.
Right? Give it a rub inside. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. I'm just saying, right?
I'm surprised you made a full-blown turkey.
Really? Because at the last minute, he just decided he wanted all turkey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Because why? When we don't even eat the arms anyways. Right? Like, we don't even eat that part of the turkey.
We don't eat that part.
We don't even eat that part. But sure, let's cook it, though. Why not add more work, right? But you had good turkey. You don't cook any turkey.
No, my mother did.
Your mother did, right? So at some point, you got a tag team on that, right? Because she's getting old.
She didn't want me to do anything.
Because she doesn't think you can cook.
No.
That's exactly the reason, right?
But I have cooked a turkey.
I know that, but she doesn't believe you.
Successfully, actually.
I know, but she doesn't believe it. And she doesn't want you messing with hers.
No.
That's the thing, right? That's the thing. So I don't know. I think that if all Sunday meals were that big of a deal, we wouldn't eat on Sunday.
No, that's a lot of cleanup for so little, like eating time.
That's all you do all day is you're just cleaning and doing dishes, all day dishes.
You're cooking all day and then you're cleaning up for another hour after.
Right, you're peeling a potato 100 times. It's too much. It's just, I think I'm going to boycott Christmas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just want to skip the dishes. Right, give me my hungry man turkey meal. I'm fine with that.
Well, you'd be fine with that. I don't think Michael would, though.
Well, he may have to learn to deal with that. Okay, listen to this. Here's something interesting. I read an article that was about the worst things to buy at a grocery store. And so many of those things, Samantha, are staples on my grocery list.
Oh my God.
What the hell? What the fuck?
What was on your list?
Like things like jam. Things like ramen noodles.
Oh.
Yeah, worst things to buy.
Okay, why? Okay. Context of this article, Lisa, was that they're too expensive or they're bad for you?
They're bad for you. Oh. Yeah, it was a bad for you list, right? So jam, ramen noodles, they poo-pooed bagels.
Really?
Yeah, they poo-pooed Kraft dinner.
Of course.
They poo-pooed a Pop-Tart.
Oh, yeah.
Nutella. I don't even like Nutella, but it was poo-pooed. Everything.
Oh, my God.
Everything that the world eats from the grocery store was on this list.
Of course, because that is somebody who doesn't have enough to do. They got to now pick on the things that people buy at a grocery store and make us feel bad for that.
And make
That's
us feel
awesome.
bad for buying grocery store items now.
That's fantastic.
Like, thank you, dear the world. Thanks, because I needed that. I needed to come across that article.
Now I just feel okay. Because do we need to feel more horrible?
Like what? Like why do we have to feel worse? Right? We wake up feeling bad, and then we put a mask on to go outside. Right? The mask tells us the world that everything is horrible still.
That everything is not good.
Is not good, right? Whereas things are still not good. Right? You're still putting on that stupid mask. Things are still not good.
That's shitty.
Yeah. And now we're going to go to the grocery store, and I don't think that we eat horribly.
No.
I get that we don't, we're not like, Little House on the Prairies. Like, I'm not June Cleaver or Mrs. Brady, even though Mrs. Brady didn't do the cooking. Alice did, I'm sure.
Alice did cook.
We don't cook like we did in the 70s, like our 70s moms did. I'm not casseroling it up every day. But I think there's some things that we do okay.
I had Brussels sprouts today. That made me healthy.
Really? Like, we sometimes buy do you buy those mixy meals, the stir fry meals that you can buy in the freezer section?
Yeah.
We buy those. It seems like a good meal. It's probably on the list.
It's probably on the list.
Is it because it's frozen? Because sorry, guess what? I got a career. I don't got time to come home and do the snap peas and make the rice and cube the chicken. I appreciate that somebody else did it for me.
Yes.
Right? I don't
Isn't
always
Isn't that the whole point of the grocery store? Is that somebody else thought of this ahead of time?
Yeah, right? Prepared by others. Right? Because if we stop if we stop letting those people do their job, Marie Callender does not have a career anymore.
She does not. Like,
right?
All the frozen meal ladies will not have a job.
Right? Swanson's, nothing. Right? Betty Crocker, bye-bye.
Dr. Oetker,
gone. Right? They're all gone. Right? English muffin, bye-bye. Right?
McCain's, see you later.
See you later. Right? Right? Like everybody. Toaster strudel guy, gone. Pillsbury, woohoo! No more. You take your fat little bloated belly and off you go too, right? You get nothing either. Right?
My God.
So dear that article, it wasn't necessary.
I totally agree, and let's ignore it.
Right? Because, like, I don't know all the staples that are on your grocery list. I have a hunch.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Right? Peanut butter that goes in the fridge.
Yes.
Right? A weird peanut butter.
It's organic.
Right? A 1% small thing of 1% milk.
No.
Oh, you're not doing any homo milk or 1% milk or skim milk. Sorry, You're not buying any milk anymore?
Nope, just cream.
Why? You don't need milk in your diet?
No.
You're going to have osteoporosis or whatever that is?
I buy yogurt.
Okay. Yogurt's in your list. A funny loaf of bread is in your thing. A fancy cheese that you probably shouldn't spend the money on, but you do.
I buy feta. That's not fancy.
What else do I think I think that's probably about all your list. You never have food.
I don't.
You're not one to have food.
I actually have, I bought some chicken and I bought some pork.
Wow.
Because I'm going to make like a stir fry and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't you buy the frozen one?
Because I just bought rice on its own and vegetables on its own.
Now you're fancy like that?
No, because I just bought prepared things and I'm going to put them together.
No, I'm not even doing that. I buy them already prepared in a bag.
Okay.
That's how I want that's how prepared I am. I take it one step further than you.
Woo!
Yeah. So what do you think are my staples? Name my 5 staples.
Not yogurt.
Not right now.
Applesauce.
Yes.
Oranges.
Yep.
I'd say Oh, you don't eat enough to really, that's about it.
Definitely those are two good ones.
Yes, but I don't know what else you would eat because you don't eat bread.
Well, I'll have like a piece of bread sometimes, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like devour bread. But I will touch bread. But I won't. I'm not a big bread eater.
No, I don't know.
No.
What else would you have?
What else do I have? I like a couple apples, right? Because it's the fall. Baby tomatoes,
Okay.
right? Because I like those because that's just a nice light snack. I don't know what else.
Baby potato or tomatoes are a nice.
Oh,
light
hot
snack.
dogs.
Oh, and hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
You actually, your staples are actually pretty good. Though I think Pop-Tarts is probably on that list.
They're not a staple, but they become a treat sometimes.
Oh, I see.
Right? And muffins. Oddly enough, muffins.
Muffins.
We buy muffins every single week. Right?
Maybe that's why. So are muffins the way to go then, Lisa?
Well, I think, you know what? I don't think you can go wrong with a muffin. I don't think.
Because they could be sweet or they could be savory.
Yeah, like people say that you shouldn't eat them, that they're not good for you. But on the contrary, my friend, I find that that's not true.
Okay, but why are muffins bad for you?
I don't know, right? I think those people who think that muffins are bad for you, I think they get them mixed up with the cupcake. I get why the cupcake's bad for you. It's a cake with icing, right? It's a round piece of cake. I get why that's bad for you. I don't understand why the muffin is bad.
Especially when it has fruit in it.
Yeah. Right?
Right?
I don't
or
know.
maybe you're getting like a savory one that has like cheese and bacon. That's just breakfast.
It's just breakfast. Or, right? Like a fruit one. That's just more breakfast.
Or pumpkin. That's good for you.
It's just a snack. I don't understand it, but there's a whole world of hate out there.
There is a whole world of hate for a muffin.
Right?
And you tried to prove that on Tuesday.
I was curious to know.
Okay.
Because I honestly thought, how can people hate any muffins?
Well, okay, there were some people who just said, I can't choose. But oddly enough, and I was like, I didn't see that one coming. There was some big no for chocolate chip.
I did not see that coming either.
I didn't see that at all.
Because everybody felt the chocolate chip needed to stay in a cookie.
I know.
And I was like, wow, are we ever territorial over that? Right? We were like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. There was like, why is it in a muffin? Correct me if I'm wrong, but were chocolate chip muffins, in my opinion, not the first variation from the yucky muffin Grandma used to eat let's get our kids to eat muffins. We'll throw chocolate chips in them.
I do believe so.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the go-to for seniors are bran muffins because it keeps you regular.
Right. Keeps you regular. So my Nana used to always make bran muffins or date muffins.
Oh, date?
And then date. Right? Same reason. And then I remember all of a sudden one day there being chocolate chip muffins.
Oh, now you're eating it.
And right, kids would eat that because they would eat the chocolate chip because they like the chocolate. Right? Way before we were ever enjoying like a blueberry muffin or anything like that.
Yeah, and then people were kicking carrot.
Which seemed odd too.
No, and was there another big one? No. I feel like chocolate chip and carrot seem to be the big ones.
People want a carrot in the cake.
Yes.
Seems like people only want carrot cake because it has the icing. And chocolate chips only in a cookie.
Only in a cookie.
Like that was made very clear right from the beginning.
But apparently we missed oatmeal and cornmeal. And I'm like, cornmeal? Never, no.
No,
that's
never.
like cornbread to me, probably.
And I thought the world was just happy to have flavored muffins. I thought that was the big deal, right? Ooh, flavors.
Yeah, flavor.
Right?
Flavor.
Like, what's your favorite muffin? Your favorite?
My favorite muffin? Oh, God. You know what? I kind of don't mind the fruit explosion.
I don't mind the fruit explosion. I love Lori Gelman. Fruit explosion. Why?
I know. And I'm like, and then when someone did pick the fruit explosion, and I'm like, is it because it explodes?
Is it because it's like a liquefied fruit?
Maybe because it has an inside. It's like the Boston cream donut. You don't know how
Like
far
you're waiting
you can
for
go.
it, right? You're just waiting. It's like
Yeah.
you eat it with one eye open, right? Like, cause you're waiting. Like I like a blueberry, but I love a lemon poppy seed.
Oh, I do like a lemon poppy
Yeah.
seed.
Like I like most of the muffins. I don't think there's a muffin I'm turning down.
I think the bottom two for me are apple crumble and banana. And this banana is boring.
Banana's boring, right? Keep it in the loaf.
You could make it interesting if you added a chocolate chip.
If you added a chocolate chip, right? I don't know. I tell you, people were having none of that chocolate chip.
Yeah, it was pretty fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
But guys, if you want to, bring your friends to the podcast and get them to join us, we can have even more fun because you know how Lisa likes to collect people.
I love collecting people.
It's easy to invite people to the Facebook, tell them about our podcast, get them to download and subscribe. You know how much we enjoy when you do that. It lets us know if you're listening and if you're interested in what we're talking about. You can find us at pod.link/ISMH or ismhead.podme.com. You can join in the fun, as I said, on Facebook. We also have Instagram and Lisa does Twitter as well. And we are letting everybody know that we are migrating everything to Patreon. So for the few of you who are still with Podbean Patreon,
and we appreciate you.
And we appreciate you, which is why we're going to let you guys know one more time is that we're migrating everything to Patreon to kind of keep it a seamless piece of business for us. So if you just, if you're a Podbean Patreon, all you have to do is cancel that subscription, go to Patreon, create an account, and you can sign up again to be Patreon and get all of the benefits that were coming to you as Podbean Patreon.
And we're revamping it. So we're going to even have some new things, right?
Yes. So we're just trying to streamline it a little bit to kind of keep it all together. And, just let us know if you need us, if we can help you walk you through it. Just let us know. And yeah. And if anyone would like to join all of the people that are already with us for Patreon, you can go to Patreon at www.patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. And for as little as $2 a month, you can support the podcast. But if you do $5, you get the episode one day early and you get a little extra something every month. So join us. All right. And we also have merch. So you can join us at merch at www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And you can get bags, mugs, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Don't do that. That's creepy.
Shower with Lisa and Sam.
Super creepy.
Just saying, they let us make it, so we made it.
This is true. And just to let you guys know, we are part of the Podfix Network, which is just another place where you guys can check us out and listen to us, but you can also find some other great podcasts there as well.
Samantha.
Lisa.
So, we talked about muffins.
We did.
I gotta tell you. Last week we talked a little bit about some breakfast.
Uh-huh.
And my breakfast dilemma/drama.
Oh, God.
It's moved from a dilemma last week to a drama this week.
Why is it a drama?
Because I can't decide. Listen to this, Samantha. I tried oatmeal. I tried an Egg McMuffin. And by Egg McMuffin, I mean my homemade one, right? Tried the croissant. Tried the toast and jam. I think I'm not meant to have breakfast.
I don't know why. Okay, so I thought about this.
Okay, have you given it some thoughts? Okay, help me.
It makes no sense because you go and eat breakfast when we go out in the morning. But when we go and have, instead of supper, we go have breakfast and you're eating breakfast.
I know, but that's not at 7.
So is it just the hour of the day?
Yes, right.
Oh my God.
And you got to start your day off with your breakfast.
I don't know how to help you with this.
I don't know how to help me.
So, is it then just bring something with you or buy something at 9:00 when you're ready to have breakfast? Why are you fighting it? Because
then here's my thing. Then I feel like I already told you all this last week. Do you think the friends of the podcast want to hear this again? Then I'm afraid I'm not going to eat my lunch, and then I'm having a snack, and then I'm eating cheesies and a Rice Krispie square. How do you think that is?
But really,
so yes, it's good for my calories are still fine, but I think that that's still not right.
I think if you would just stop freaking out about when you eat lunch, I think you would be fine.
I try to eat lunch between 12 and 1. But if I eat a breakfast between 9 and 10, then I'm not hungry. And then I have a coffee and it's like just...
Then just don't eat breakfast.
Oh, but then I'm going to gorge at lunch.
Oh my God. Okay. What does gorging look like to you?
I don't know. That's what I'm afraid of. Wild woman on the loose, right?
Hardly.
I'm going to eat everything in sight.
I doubt that.
That's what I feel. This morning for breakfast, I had an English muffin with peanut butter and jam.
Well, that's good.
I know, but it felt like too much too early.
Then just have half an English muffin.
Oh, I never thought of that. Huh. Never thought of that. Never thought of that, Samantha.
You're just like, okay, it comes with 2 pieces. I'll just have 2. You could just have 1. You could just have half of it.
And then put the other half, back in the bag?
Yes, and then eat that tomorrow.
Oh.
No.
Friends of the podcast, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Maybe that might be my perfect amount.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. Oh. I really am liking jam right now.
Oh, because it's sweet.
I'm really enjoying jam. Really, really enjoying jam. Like to the point Mike's like, wow, where's all the jam going? It's going in my belly.
Are you just eating it by the spoonful?
No, but I'm putting it on anything I think jam can go on.
Like a cracker?
I'll put jam on a cracker. Mm-hmm. Put jam on a bread.
Put jam on a bread. You should put jam on your apple slices.
No, I never did that.
Oh.
No, because that I'm still doing my baked apple phase, right? I haven't moved past that yet.
Oh, yeah.
Right, my apple slices with my sugar-free brown sugar.
Oh, geez.
And then I heat it up for 15 seconds and it's like just perfect. It's like all the rage. All the cool kids are doing it.
Oh my God.
All the cool kids are doing it. Okay, speaking of the cool kids, Samantha.
Yes.
Tom Cruise went to a baseball game.
Woo!
And the world couldn't cope with that.
Why?
Because he sat with the general people. So the world went crazy because what are the chances that Tom Cruise is just sitting in the general population?
Well, he's just a guy who does movies for a living.
And then it gets me thinking, right? Like the world knows that these guys like poo and pee like the rest of us, right?
Yep.
Wipe their ass like the rest of us. Get a little diarrhea like the rest of us.
Yes.
Put their pants on like the rest of us.
Apparently.
Right? Sometimes have a bad hair day like the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Because why wouldn't we think he might just be watching the game? And I think the reason he sits in the general population is so he doesn't get noticed until all of a sudden there he is on the big Jumbotron. And then he's trending on Twitter.
You say general population like he's in jail.
Well, he's just with the common folk, right?
He's with the common
folk. With the common folk. That's who he's with, Samantha. He's with the common folk. But the world couldn't cope with it.
Really?
The world couldn't cope that he was just there with the common people rubbing elbows with me and you.
Huh. And not in a fancy box.
Not in a fancy box.
Caviar. And
exactly, right?
All that fun stuff.
Right? Exactly.
Got it.
Weird, hey? Weird. With the cold weather, have you tried on your winter coat?
No, I'm afraid to.
Are you afraid to? Do you feel that you have an issue?
I feel like I'm not prepared.
You're not prepared for the winter coat or for what might lie.
I'm not prepared emotionally to
coat.
handle what the winter coat will look like.
Oh, okay. Are you thinking it's going to look different than other years?
Well, I did gain some weight, Lisa.
Okay, so you have a little unsuredness about it.
Yes. Why? Do you not?
No, I don't. But I need a new winter coat.
You just bought one last year.
No, I bought one 2 years ago.
So why do you need a new one?
Because I don't like it. Because it's too long, right? I don't like a long coat.
Oh my God.
I like a shorter coat, right?
You need a long coat for the very, very cold Saskatchewan winter.
No, but I don't like a long coat because I don't like anything that long, right?
Okay, so when are you embarking on this winter coat
I don't know.
extravaganza?
I was wondering when we might think about doing this. I went with you to buy your winter coat.
Yeah, but it was easy. I tried it on. Oh, it'll keep me warm. Perfect. Done.
Yeah, well, why do you think mine's not going to be easy? Right? Why do you think I'm going to have such a hard time with a winter coat?
You're picky.
I'm not that picky. I'm not that picky.
And it's going to be your muffin top. Like, oh my God.
Well, I want to look okay in it. Thank you.
Yes, I know.
Right? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But we need to do it right before the snow flies. So sooner rather than later.
I need the snow to not fly.
It's going to fly. It's going to fly. It's going to fly. Snow's flying.
I'm over it.
Snow's flying.
I'm over it.
You can't be over it. You haven't even got to it yet.
Okay. So you have winter coat issues, but you had boot issues the other day, and I need you to start taking pictures that make sense. Because you sent me pictures that made no sense. And I'm like, could you stand up and take those pictures? Because I couldn't understand what you were doing. And then how is a boot too booty? A boot is a boot.
Listen,
bonehead.
No. Listen, it's not too booty. It's too booty. It's not too booty. It's too booty.
Okay.
It's too
That's the same thing.
Booty.
That is the same thing.
My boots are too booty.
Okay. Are they too tall? Are they too small? Are they too long? Are they too short?
They're not
What
too
is
small.
your problem?
They're not too small.
So is the boot too tall? Is the boot too short?
Well, you know which boots.
You returned the boots that you bought with me.
Yeah, because I decided I didn't like those ones.
I took great offense to that.
That's fine. I felt I was a little bullied into those.
You wasted hours of my day for boots.
I felt I was a little bullied into those boots.
You did not get bullied into boots. I said buy them or not. I don't care.
But I ordered the boots that we saw at the first place, and you said that was a really cool boot.
It was a cool boot. It's a Chelsea boot.
Yeah, so whatever that means, I ordered that boot. But it's
and then you hated them.
It's too booty.
I don't understand.
It's too booty.
I don't get that.
So the problem with that boot, Samantha, is when I look at it from the side, it looks good. When I look at it from standing up and looking down, it looks too booty.
Stop looking down.
Well, that's when I look down when I walk, so all I see are my boots.
They're going to look like a boot because they are a boot.
But they look too booty. They're too booty.
I can't with you. And
then you get on with, you were wearing them with the wrong pant. And not that jean, because that jean had a ruffle. It doesn't have a ruffle, it has a fringe.
Has a fringe, whatever.
Not a ruffle.
Whatever.
Right? And then I'm like, hey, so now my boots that I already think are too booty and I have an issue with, now you're telling me I'm not wearing them with the right things, and that's why I have an issue.
Don't listen to me. Ask
you're kind
Michelle.
of you're kind of part of the problem.
No, I'm not part of the problem, actually.
HHG is just going to be thankful I'm in a boot. She's not going to care. She's going to be like, oh, they look wonderful.
And then you went to the old boot, which I said was perfectly fine, but you're like, now it's 3 years old. And I'm like, but the boot is still around.
I know that, but it's 3 years old.
Oh my God, I can't with you right now.
Right? And so now the thing is, and then I tried to be honest and be like legit with you. And I said, the issue I have with the boot being too booty is because when I look down, all I see are my dad's 1970s zip up winter boots.
Then take them back.
It's too late. I already wore them.
Then suck it up.
What do I wear them with? This is what I'm saying.
Everything.
No, you said not those pants, not those pants. You're wearing them with the wrong pants.
You have other jeans that have a skinnier leg. Wear them with that.
Oh, you're too much.
Or wear them with wider pants. Or wear them with your plaid pants. They would look cute with your plaid pants.
Wear them with the wide pant. You're just saying wear them with any pants.
Oh my God, just wear them.
They're too booty.
They're just boots.
Every day I put them on, and every day I take them back off.
Oh my God, this is why I don't shop with you.
Because I can't help them. My boots are too booty.
I'm surprised you didn't say something about the 3 sweaters that are exactly the same.
Well, Samantha, that's my next issue.
Okay, right? that's for next week.
We'll debate. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, okay. But right? I need to discuss something else.
Okay, so you don't care anymore about my boots being too...
No, we're over it.
Okay, all right, fine.
Okay. So Madonna was on Jimmy Fallon the other day.
I heard.
Oh.
I heard that you want to kind of block it out, don't you?
She got a little strange.
She's like an old lady.
Oh, she's 65, hey?
Yeah, like, right, come on, Madonna.
Yeah, I think she's had some work done.
Well, I would imagine.
I don't understand why people all can't be like Cher when they get older, like a rock star, like
get the work done, but be classy.
She's got sass.
Right? And like Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton too.
Yes, Dolly Parton is still cool.
Right?
Madonna, it was weird. It was so weird to watch, and I felt embarrassed watching it.
Like, does she need to drape her body over Jimmy Fallon's desk?
She's like, I just want to crawl over your desk. So she did. And he took off his jacket and covered her bum because she was flashing the world.
And he's thinking you're the same age as my mom.
She's wearing a very short skirt.
Right.
And then she's like, ha, ha, ha. And then she stands up and lifts up her skirt and shows her bum to the audience, which was just like, really? Do we need a butt flash?
Because nobody wants to see a 65-year-old bum.
I mean, it looked fine. I mean.
But still, right? It's not right. It's weird.
It just seems so bizarre.
Like 20-year-old Madonna, totally in check. Do you think she's trying to reinvent herself, like get her 5 minutes of fame again? Because it's like Madonna who?
Yeah, but if she just recorded music, she'd be fine. Anything she records always does really well. So I don't understand why she's doing this.
I don't know. It seems weird.
I'm very concerned for her.
Right? It seems like she's having a mental breakdown, maybe. Right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. It seems odd, right? Just be like Cher.
Right? Just please be like Cher.
And even though Cher shows off her bum, it just seems like it's a different type of bum.
It's just, she's not doing it to be salacious. It's just the costume she's wearing.
It's the costume. She's in a costume. She's not trying to get a young man's attention.
No.
A young married man's attention. Shall we see? Samantha, do you think people still care about cards?
Like birthday cards and greeting cards and Christmas cards?
Yeah.
Maybe if they don't, they should.
You think it's like something we should go back to?
I feel like, yeah.
I like a good card, right?
You send out a Christmas letter.
I send out a Christmas letter. I absolutely do. Right? I like to keep all those people abreast of all the happenings.
Yes, it's kind of funny that you sent it a Christmas
I'm that girl, right? I grew up doing that.
Yes, I know.
But you think people still care about cards?
You know what? It's kind of nice to get something in the mail if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, right?
I think it's nice to get a little oh, happy birthday or Merry Christmas.
And you can set it on your mantle or on your TV or something for a few days. I do too. I think that cards need to stick around.
I think they do too. And you and Michelle gave me a birthday card, and Mom and Dad gave me a birthday card. It's up on my mantle desky thing there.
Yeah, because that's what you do, right? People are having a birthday, you get them a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think cards should still be relevant.
I agree. Totally.
It's because we're old.
I think so, right? I think it's a little sentimental.
A little sentimental.
Right? That's how we do it.
Yes.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Uh-huh.
All right. But now it's time for Guess Who's Got Questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
Samantha, I got a couple questions.
All right. Fire away, crazy lady.
Samantha, why do you think we like little chocolate bars more at Halloween?
Because they're little.
But they're available all year round.
I know, but for some reason, it just seems like the right time to eat it.
The right time? Like a lady at work brought little chocolate bars, and it was like, oh my God, it's like little chocolate bars. Even though we can get them all the time.
Uh-huh.
It just seemed to bring joy at Halloween.
Well, because it's I don't know, kind of fun and young at heart kind of type stuff, right?
Does it take us back to our youth? Is that what we think?
Yeah, back to when we used to trick or treat.
Right? Remember? And it was a good score if you got the little O. Henrys.
Yeah.
Right? And really, little chocolate bars are the way to go because that just makes you feel like if you can just stick to one, then you have not really broke too many rules.
That's true. You feel less guilty.
You do. If you have 4 or 5, you've outdone the original bar. You're now like eating too much.
Exactly.
Right? So I was just curious. I just thought, why do we like them more at Halloween? Okay, ready? Who said we can't lick the knife?
Your mother?
Okay, so you live by yourself. Do you lick the knife?
Yes.
You do lick the knife by yourself, do you? Interesting.
There's nobody around to tell me not to.
I don't lick the knife, even if it's just me at home. I don't lick the knife.
Really?
No, because it's like ingrained in my head. Don't lick the knife. And then I was thinking about that the other day when I didn't lick the knife. Who says you can't lick the knife?
I don't know.
Especially when it has peanut butter on it.
Probably because you can spread germs that way.
I guess, right? I guess.
But nobody's eating my stuff but me, so it's germ on germ for me.
So it's your germ, right? You're keeping the germs to you.
Right.
So you feel it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
To drop all manners and just... So you feel because you're at home, you don't need to use your manners.
I'm at home.
Yeah.
Who am I? Who do I have manners for?
When you go to the bathroom at home, you close the door?
No.
You don't?
Who's here?
You still, Samantha.
Who is here, Lisa?
Oh my goodness. I closed the door.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
I closed the door. There's a reason there's a door on it.
To
it's
the
meant to be
imaginary
closed.
people that are in your apartment?
I don't know. You close the door behind you when you go to the bathroom.
Oh my God, that is so
weird. Wow, I never knew that about you. Interesting. Okay. All right, my last question. All right. Why do coffee drinkers drink decaf when apparently it's supposed to be the caffeine that they want?
No, because sometimes people just like the taste of coffee.
You think it's the taste?
Yeah. So sometimes they just want to end their day with a coffee, and it's just the taste that really sort of keeps them going back to the decaf, even though I have heard that decaf is not great.
I bet you I wouldn't know the difference.
You probably would not.
Because I don't know the difference with a lot of things like that, right? No. So I probably wouldn't know the difference. Those were my questions. I was just curious.
Okay.
All right. That's all I got for you, Samantha.
Okay. So I read something about your queen.
Oh, tell me.
She was spotted using a walking stick.
Hello. She's 9,900 years old. She's 95.
People are starting to talk, Lisa. What's going on with your queen?
God. Hi. She's 95 years old, Samantha. Why can't she use a walking stick? Right? She should have a walking stick. Yes, she should have a walker.
Well, I don't think she's going to have a walker. I think that would not be dignified for the queen.
Well, you know what? At 95, you don't need to worry about that anymore, right? She's just an old lady that she's just happy to still wake up in the morning.
That's true. Did her queen mom ever?
Did she use a walker? She never had a walk. No. She might have had a walker.
I don't remember that.
I don't feel that the royals are above a walker if it means they can walk.
I guess so.
Right? If it means that they stay mobile, I don't think that they're above a walker.
That's true.
Yeah. But I think back off. She's 95, people.
I know, but she just seems spry.
She's super spry still. Doesn't mean that she just doesn't want that little stability.
Doesn't mean she doesn't need a walking stick.
Doesn't mean she doesn't need a walking stick, right? Okay. I wanna read you a quote.
All right.
I found this on Twitter. And we have to be careful because we're not that podcast that gets
God. Yes, Lisa.
all deep and all blah, blah, blah. But it kind of summed a lot up that I felt how you and I probably feel about things, right? So we have the vaccinations and all the controversy that brings, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have all the controversy that like Texas brought with, with the abortion stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And so this is what the quote says, Samantha. Okay, if it's your body, your choice for vaccinations, it's most certainly her body, her choice for reproductive rights, right? I'm like, Isn't that an interesting way? How would those people argue that?
It would be hard to argue because
I think
you're saying that you get a choice of whether you want the vaccine or not, because it's your body, your choice.
But I don't get a choice.
But for some reason, when it comes to reproductive rights, women don't have rights over their own body.
Right. They don't get the choice over their own body. Interesting, hey?
I'm sure that if you pose that to the people, and
Yeah.
I'm sure lots of people have read that, they're like, oh, I never thought of it that way.
I know.
There's more than one way to look at situations. And when we open our mind to the possibility of someone else's perspective, you just never know what you might think about it.
And that's all I thought when I read it. I'm like, you know what? Because I mean, of course, right? You know, as a woman, right? I want to have the right. I don't have an issue with people telling me that I need to get a vaccine either if it's going to save my life, right?
But you also you made the choice to get the vaccination, right?
Absolutely, I did.
No one has told us we had to get it.
No.
Right? As a general public, we have not been told that.
But we have been told that we had to get a vaccine passport.
Yeah. So if you're not vaccinated,
then
you don't have a vaccine passport.
Right. Because, right, our government said you need to have a passport. You have to have this piece of paper to really pretty much do much of anything. And be thankful you can still go get your groceries without one.
Yeah. Groceries.
Because that's really the only thing you can do, right?
Groceries and retail, like regular retail, you don't need anything.
You don't need it. But everything else, any type of fun, we're going to make it hard for you to have.
Pretty much. And
that didn't bother me at all because I'm like, I'm all for that, right? So I just, when I read that quote, I just thought it kind of was like, you know, that takes two really opposite, I picture very opposite sides of people's arguments and making them very similar.
Yes, very much so.
And I just thought, wouldn't that be interesting to see what people think?
Well, yeah.
You know, be interesting. That's all I have to say about that.
All right.
Okay, so on Tuesday, it was cold in the morning, right?
Yes.
And it was funny, right? Because Mike didn't feel that I was very prepared for the weather. Because I didn't have mitts.
Oh, okay.
Right? So he gave me this big spiel about how you're not prepared and you should have been prepared and you knew that the weather was getting, you know, that whole thing.
Yes.
Right? And I thought, fair enough, right? Fair enough. Because I got in the car and I'm like, oh, it's cold. I should have my mitts. Well, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You're right. It's not your job to get my mitts. I could have got my mitts, on and on and on. Should have been more prepared. I own that. But then what I thought was funny, sometimes karma kind of gets the tall man every now and then. Then what I thought was funny is that before we could leave in said cold clown car, it was very, very frosty because there had been a lot of humidity in the air. So there was frost on the windshield. Well, guess who wasn't prepared and guess who was scraping the windshield with his credit card instead of the snow brush that normally, if one was totally prepared, would already have out. I, being a good wife, did not say anything because I'm like, I'm not going to. I'll be the bigger person.
Oh, look at you.
And I will not point out apparently you also are not prepared as you use your Visa card to scrape the ice off of the windshield. But isn't that so funny? Because I expect not to be prepared. I don't expect him not to be prepared.
No, he's always prepared.
Always prepared, right? Caught him off guard. Is that so funny?
That is funny.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So, Lisa.
I don't want to talk about it this week.
Well, you don't want to talk about the fact that you bought 3 sweaters that are exactly the same?
Do you want to talk about it this week?
I don't know. We've already talked about your winter coat and your boot problem.
Okay, but I don't want to be shunned or judged.
I'm not. I told you to buy 3.
Okay, so my question now is it weird that I bought 3 of the exact same sweaters but in different colors?
No, I told you that.
I know, but now I worry as I plan out my weekly outfits.
You worry way too much about what other people think, and pretty much, Lisa, nobody's going around every day going, okay, let's go see what Lisa's wearing today so we can talk about her.
But it's funny we say that, but yet we always know what people are wearing.
No, don't.
I don't care.
They're nice sweaters.
They are nice sweaters. I wore one today.
Yes.
I wore my green one and everybody kept saying it was gray. And I'm like, it's not gray, it's green. It's totally forest green.
Totally forest green.
And everybody's like, oh, I like your gray sweater. I'm like, it's not gray.
I don't know. Then don't wear your sweaters. Take them all back.
No,
except for
I'm
the
not
green
going
one.
to take them all back. I'm keeping them because I really like them because I think they're durable.
Oh, God.
And it kind of looks like the one the HHG was wearing the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Probably a cheaper version.
Probably.
I would think. Well, you never know. Sometimes you find some good deals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm just saying. But I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them because I like them.
All right, then you
But
do
is that how people shop? Do we shop like that? If we find something that we like, we just stick with it because we like it?
Why not? It goes with everything you have.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Then don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm not that hung up on it.
I think you are.
I don't know. Time will tell, right? Well, time will tell. Time will tell. Like, I certainly won't wear one tomorrow because I wore one today.
Oh, yes. God forbid. Don't do that.
Right? Because then because it's too new, right? Brand new sweater, beginning of fall.
Yes.
Right? People might notice.
Okay. So let's move on and stop talking about you for half a second.
You wanted to talk about me. You wanted to.
That's true.
Right.
Have you ever noticed that cheesies shame us by leaving our skin orange?
They totally shame us.
Right?
Cheesies totally shame us.
Because you have to have like a paper towel or a Kleenex with you because you've got cheesy orangey
Dust.
things on your fingers.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But what other food shames us like that?
Ooh, like a cheesy. So cheesy shame us because our fingers get stained, right?
Right. So what other food sticks to us and makes us feel bad for eating it?
Like a blue Slurpee.
Oh, that's your tongue.
Right? It changes your tongue, right? You can't really get away with why is your tongue blue?
Oh, how about a Freezy or a popsicle?
Same type of thing, right? Same
Right.
type of thing.
Right.
Yeah. What about like cookies? Because you always got cookies on your shirt.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do chicken wings shame us?
Well, because you got to lick your fingers.
You gotta lick your fingers, right? But you can lick them right off. You can't get cheesy off your fingers.
That's true. You have to actually wash your fingers to get
You have to
them off.
wash them, right? So I think cheesies might be the worst culprit.
They might be. What else would? Well, and then, I mean, any cheesy type thing like Cheetos, anything that can potentially leave like a trace.
Yeah, a trace, right? Like that's a hard one to like sneak eating. It's hard to sneak those guys.
Uh-huh. I wonder,
Right?
hey, friends of the podcast, what else leaves a trace?
What else? What other foods leave a trace that tells us you've been there? Right? It's like if you go to cut a cake. Cake can shame you too, based on how you cut it. So if you go to cut,
oh my God, the
right?
icing on the cake can shame you.
Yeah, because
If it's like
and where do
blue-
you cut a cake? Whereabouts? Do you cut it from the corner? Do you cut it from the middle? Do you cut it from the side? Where?
Well, I don't like icing, so I'd cut it in the middle.
Oh, and I'm going where the icing is. I'm going for the corner. Right? I'm going for the corner.
Yeah.
But the icing can shame you.
It totally
sure.
can.
Totally.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Food gets us everywhere.
It gets us every time, Samantha.
Darn it.
Damn food does.
Okay, but now on to my favorite part. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right, Lisa, fun facts about breakfast.
Yay!
Because
Right.
you haven't had enough drama around breakfast.
'Cause the drama continues. The drama continues.
Did you know eating breakfast only became the norm of all social classes in the 17th century?
What? Why am I worried?
I don't know. I don't know what you're worried for.
Wow. Okay. Got it.
In the 19th century, the typical UK aristocrat would have up to 24 dishes for breakfast alone.
That's a big society.
What the hell are you eating?
I feel that that was an overweight culture. Right? Those are some big folk.
That's a lot of stuff, man. Oh my
A
God.
lot of eggs and bacon.
Well, I don't think they were eating that.
I don't know.
The ancient Romans did not believe in breakfast, only eating one meal a day at noon.
Like, that's my perfect life right there. I
You
think, oh my
belong-
God, I am Roman.
You're Roman.
I am ancient Roman. I am an ancient Roman person. I am a Roman.
You are an ancient Roman.
Who knew? Who knew? I am ancient Roman. Wow. I did not know that.
Oh my God. Egyptians would eat a breakfast of beer, bread, and onions.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I would do that. No.
That's tough in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
The ancient Romans referred to breakfast as jentaculum, composed of staples like bread, cheese, nuts, grains, and leftover meat. They washed it down with wine-based beverages such as muslin or a mixture of wine, honey, and spices.
I am totally ancient Roman.
You are totally
ancient Roman people. Those are my folk. I'm not Scottish after all. That's what 21andMe would tell me. You are ancient Roman. That's too funny. That's too funny.
Oh, you're totally ancient Roman.
Totally ancient Roman right there, Samantha. Right there. Totally ancient Roman.
Oh, my God.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, Lisa, do you have an I shake my head for this week?
I do, Samantha. This week I've been shaking my head at my on again, off again, stuffy nose.
Darn it.
Yeah, right? Stuffy nose, like from 4 to 6, I think I have a cold. From 8 to 10, I feel like I got a broken nose because I've like blown it so much and it's sore and raw, and then perfectly fine again, and then repeat.
And then repeat.
And I'm like, what the hell's with my nose? Why does it think that it needs to, why does it need to go through this? So I've been shaking my head at my nose.
Is it allergy season again?
I don't know what it is. It's not a cold. I don't have a cold.
You don't got the fever?
I don't got a fever. I don't get a sore throat. My throat doesn't feel like a porcupine. Nothing.
Huh.
Nothing. Just my nose.
Maybe because you always got your head down. Your nasal passages are dripping.
Mike's like, maybe if you didn't have the fan on your face all night, because then that just causes those issues. I'm like, well, maybe if we didn't have the heat on the red dot.
Oh my God. You have the heat on the red dot already?
Yeah. That's red dot season.
Oh, God.
I know. What about you? You got a nice shake my head?
I might be officially addicted to candles.
Oh my God. I only got you one.
Yeah, I know, but I went and bought one and I light those things all the time. And at least I need another one.
Samantha, I can hook you up. I can hook you up. You need to have the homemade bread one.
The homemade bread. Well, then
So
we need to give Mom one because Mom was looking at the candle the other day.
Well, because I got you pumpkin spice, and that's not even my favorite because I knew you'd like it because you like pumpkin, but that wasn't even my favorite. Oh, I can hook you up. I got the candles. I got the goods.
Yeah.
But,
so I think I'm okay with the addiction. I don't think it hurts anybody.
No, it just makes your house smell nice.
It does make the house smell
Right?
nice.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good addiction to have, Samantha.
But I am like, as soon as I enter, light
There you go, right? Good to hear. Good to hear. Right? There could be a whole lot worse things going on in your world.
Well, this is true,
Right? So,
All right.
too funny.
I'm just going to say thank you to John. He's going to edit this episode again. You've been wonderful. Thank you so much for everything that you do. You guys remember to check out our social media, our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. And remember to download and subscribe. And just one more mention to the people who are Podbean Patreons. Please, if you can, migrate over to Patreon. That would be fabulous because we are going to try and streamline.
We got some things in store, friends.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, Samantha, anything else you want to discuss this week?
No, I think I'm good.
You think you're good? All right.
Good.
Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.